Gonna do kind of a project walk around. It's a 73 Ford F250. That means it's a highboy. It has or supposedly it's a highboy. I don't know the actual definition. It's got a 4-inch lift, rough country shocks in the rear that came on it. Just did doing the brakes on the rear. Got the driver's side done today. Frame's pretty well solid. Bed, not so much. It's set up for dual tanks. One here, one in the cab. It doesn't have a rear tank, but it does have that one in the cab. And I actually had it running off of the one in the cab. Got some sandpaper I used to sand the backing plate down. A couple pieces, stuff left by the previous owner. Dome light is gone, just like my Ranger. Sliding rear window. Hole in the floor. Like I said, it's fairly rough. But 4-speed, 4x4. Rockers are still there. Cab corner, still good. Dana 60 front and rear. Has power brakes, power steering. Edelbrock 1406 with electric choke, and that's a 360 or 390 FE. I haven't checked. Not too worried about it either way. And it's got a Spicer hub on one side and a Dana hub on the other. They're basically the same from what I've read, so I'm not too worried about it. And yeah. Passenger side door is bashed in. It has no radio antenna, but it has a CB antenna spot up on top. Didn't get around to doing the passenger side brakes, and did the alternator. Apologize for being all over the place. Did the alternator. Put coolant in it. Plugs. Didn't do wires. They looked good. Didn't do cap. Didn't do rotor. Just cleaned the cap rotor up. Has a factory bottle jack, I think. And Fram filter. That's just temporary. I'm gonna flush the oil, run it for a bit with this stuff that I put in recently, drain it, run it with new stuff, drain it, and then I'm going to put a Motorcraft filter on it. I believe the part number is FL1A, I don't remember. And then the fuel filter, I'm having a problem with that. The O-ring on top of the canister, I guess you'd call it, is leaking, even though it's brand new, which kind of sucks, but away she goes. But yeah, 73 Ford F250. Gonna put 35s on it. These were the tires that came off of it. They actually hold air still. I just got different rims. They're chrome. I drove all the way to Illinois for them, which is quite a ways away, just for some rims. But the tires, these are probably going to turn into burnout tires, even though they got aggressive tread on them. But yeah, pretty bare bones. It's got long tube headers though, which they don't sound too good because it's missing, which probably has something to do with the bad gas it was getting before. Could be a lot of things though. But yeah, it seems pretty solid for what I paid for it. I didn't pay much. However, I don't have a title for it. I'm working on getting that junking certificate into a rebuilt title, which is kind of hard. A lot harder than I thought it'd be. But hey, what are you gonna do? Got a driver's side mirror, passenger side is beat up. And yeah.